Hi, this is video number 4 where I talk about freedom. And today I will touch the subject of personal responsibility. Why I want to talk about it? Because as soon as you are feeling that you want to become free, you want to expand yourself in this life, to be more active, to be more present in every aspect of this life, then occupying larger space, of course, you're going to get more responsibility. This is the same like in any company, any enterprise. Just a regular worker, regular employee will be responsible only for his field of duty, let's say, only for the tasks that were assigned to him, and he's also limited in his freedom, whatever he can get in the company, whatever he can decide in the company, while the boss, the CEO of the enterprise, will have all the possible rights, but also will be having lots of responsibility for everything happening. So that is the example which is applicable in the same manner in our life. And then I will talk about holy books. They teach us like any holy book, like Bible, like Quran, or Bhagavad Gita, or Torah, or like any holy book teaches us not to steal, not to kill, and other not to. And I should bring your attention that we are not doing this. We don't kill, not just because it is prescribed by a book, but because we have that kind of feeling, personal sensation that is wrong. This is not what I imagine right to do in my life, to kill somebody, to deprive somebody of his life. Is it so that you do it? I mean, you don't kill someone just because it is written in the book? Otherwise you would do that? I believe that at least at this level of life, really of having or not having life, we do have this maturity. We do have this feel of responsibility. So this is where we should aim to go with, as I said, with expanding ourselves in our representation in life, that we should grow our sense of responsibility. We should learn to understand deeper the processes happening, and that everything is kind of interconnected. So besides for the responsibility, there should also be goodwill. There should be good intention inside. If we are responsible but the intention is bad, that is not enough. Then freedom is very dangerous. Then we can really harm the society, and then we can suffer ourselves from our deeds. Maybe not immediately when we are doing, because with bad intention and the feeling of responsibility, yeah, I'm responsible that I'm stealing something, but I want this risk. So okay, if I'm caught, I go to prison. Otherwise, I will try my best not to be caught, and then I don't go to prison, but I have lots of money and I enjoy full of my life. Well, the intention is not right. Responsibility is there, but there is no goodwill. There is no care about the others. So this is not working. Only purely responsibility is not working. Then there should be this, we should always check with our soul, with our mind, with our good intention. Then I would say, like, we take an example of road crossing a road when the traffic light is red, and actually it means that it is prohibited to cross the road because we should let the cars pass. But what about the situation when the traffic light is red but there are no cars? If we do cross the road, I'm quite sure the policeman noticing it would fine us, because we break the rules. Well, here what I mean, the person is free. We are free to break the rules. That's okay to break the rules as long as we understand what these rules imply. The traffic light is there as a tool of instrument of common understanding, common sense for every participant of the traffic. And if you understand that you are not going to create an accident by crossing the road, if you understand that your life is safe and that is yet not enough, you should also make sure with your goodwill that there are no cars approaching, not because they might hit you, but because the drivers might get confused about your behavior. They might get interrupted in their driving and prepare to stop, to press more gas to go faster, or maybe to brake, or like they might be confused by your action. So you should make sure that nobody and nothing can be disturbed by you, and then you take your personal responsibility to cross the road on the red light. The policeman will be right only from the point of view of a scripture, that you are not following the scripture, let's say, holy Bible. But the life doesn't care for what is written. The life and our feeling of self-representation, our feeling of making choices and being free in that is not about what is written, it is about the actual happening. So this is why I claim that we can cross the road on the red light once we have this high sense of responsibility, knowing that this is not going to create any problem, having goodwill, good intention, and being ready for the consequences. Like, I want to think of some other example and to show you where else we can feel more free to be not stopped by any rule, because we will feel that we know what is happening here and we take care of that, and we are not intruding into something happening, but only taking something that we might want at this moment that might be useful for us. Like, there was a situation that I stayed in a hotel where the windows of my room were facing the yard, and I wanted to have a beautiful view because it was like a high floor, and I wanted to see the view which was from the other side of the corridor. And of course I didn't have access to the rooms of others, but there was a staircase. Unfortunately, on the door it was written for staff only, staff entrance only. Well, the staircase had large windows. I could see that when somebody was entering, exiting. And I just wanted to have a glimpse. So I took my personal responsibility to go against the rule. I opened the door and I entered the staircase to have a glimpse through the window. I was understanding at that moment that I'm not a staff and it is wrong to be there. But also I was understanding that this means that general public, clients of the hotel, guests, they shouldn't be present there because probably the employees go with trays of food, or they go with laundry or anything else, that the staff uses this staircase. Well, I made sure that I don't spend too much time there. I also looked at the door to be sure that there is no key or card that should be applied to open it, so that I don't get stuck there and really disturb somebody. And I just did it my way, and really no conflict situation was created, nobody was hurt, or no animal suffered. And I got my view from the other side of the corridor. Well, I mean, just these are small examples of how we can move in life without stopping, because there are so many restrictions, but those restrictions are done to control the crowd, to control in general the society, because some people really need this, because people also like to have leaders. They don't like to be responsible for by themselves for what happens, and then they do need to be controlled. If you prefer to be free, then of course you will have this feeling of going beyond those limits which are set. And for this, I remind you that you need to grow your personal responsibility, not to look at others and see who is guilty, but always see what is happening to you, why you are in this or that situation. I mean, not only when you are the initiator of the action, when anything happens, just grow your responsibility by seeing who you are here and what you can do, what depends on you. And remember to have goodwill. Yeah, goodwill, good heart, good intention. This is also an important factor. And that is all for this time. Yeah.